Good morning, everyone. I'm in a room that you don't often see, and this is my spare guest bedroom. And there is a reason why I'm in here. And if you remember last week, I was cleaning out my linen closet and there was a few things I needed. Well, believe it or not, I wasn't able to get everything, but I was able to get some things I need specifically for this room. So I thought that I would show you some of my finds. I also was really excited because I found something that I have been wanting for a long time, because there's a project that I have been wanting to do in my bedroom for a long time. So once I found this item, well, yeah, I'm going to show you in a minute, I'll be able to start that project. But anyways, I hope that you'll stick around for a while, and yeah, I'll talk to all of you in just a little bit. Well, I'm out here in the kitchen, and yeah, I think I'll step to the side and let you see that, yeah, my new range came. Really happy about that. I cooked on it yesterday afternoon for the first time, and wow, it was nice not to have to rotate a pan and to actually bring a pan to boil in under 20 minutes. Yeah, it was a mess. Let's put it that way. They don't make stoves like they used to. So I'm just very thankful to the Lord that He has enabled us to be able to purchase this. Now, I was talking to you about the things I need for the bedroom because we are having a guest. Did I tell you that we're going to have a guest? I don't think I did. Yes. That's one of the reasons why it was important for me to find some of these items, because we're going to have a guest this weekend, and he's coming for the weekend, and then he's going to come to church with us. So that's going to be really fun. And so I thought that I would go out and I would get a set of sheets. I only had one set of sheets for that bed. And through the years, it's become so thin, you can actually see the designs of the mattress through it. So I'm like, okay, it's time to get a new set of sheets. And I ended up going to, the At Home store. Don't usually go to that one. I usually go to the Home Goods store, but the Home Goods store, their shelves were like empty of a lot of things. And it's become very difficult for me to find full size sheets. They have lots of kings and queens and twins, but full just tends to not be as available. And so I went over to the At Home store, and they, sure enough, I mean, they had a lot of sheets. They didn't have a lot of choice, let's put it that way. But I found a nice set of 400 thread count, 100% cotton sheets. And I was really pleased that when I felt these sheets, just how lovely and soft they were. So, and they weren't, you couldn't see through them. So I was just really happy with that one. I spent $39.99 on this set of sheets. So honestly, I'm not even sure what the going price for sheets are, but I was guessing a position where it was like, I needed them so bad. $40 sounded like a deal. The other thing I ended up getting that I hadn't had, because you got to understand, a lot of stuff that I had went with my kids. You know, they didn't have sheets, they didn't have blankets, they didn't have mattress pads, and so it just kind of went with them. And I just never really replaced a lot of this stuff. So I ended up getting a mattress pad on top of that. So it says it has a waterproof barrier. I didn't get it for that, but it had like this quilted top, and it was cotton, and I thought, well, let's get that. And this one, I'm trying to look here. This is $16.99, so that's probably a pretty good buy. Now, setting that aside, while I was just kind of roaming around, I found this really pretty bottle for oil, and this bottle cost $4.99, and it's really a lot bigger than my other bottle. And I use a lot of different oils. I use avocado oil, I use peanut oil, I use sunflower oil, and I use extra virgin olive oil. That's what's in here. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get this for my olive oil. So, and in that one, that's the avocado oil. Then the next thing that I found was this cute little trivet thing here. And yeah, it's supposed to be for oil and vinegar, but I'm going to use it for more oils because I always have a variety of oils. So that was $4.99 also. Now then, sorry, I bumped the camera here. Now the next thing that I got was a grill pan. And if you remember, I had told you about those little grill, cast iron grills that have holes in it that we like to put vegetables in, but they're small. And so I found this is not cast iron, but it is enamel coated. So hopefully it'll hold up. But I thought this is a nice size pan for us to be able to do a larger amount on the grill. So this was $12.99. And then I saw that they had cooling racks, and I have one large cooling rack, and then I have one that's really small. It's like 8 inches by 8 inches only. And so when I saw this, I thought, you know what, I'm here, I see it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up because I know it's gonna happen at Christmas time. I'm gonna be, why didn't you pick that up? So I went ahead and I got this. Again, I'm not really sure if it is an Oneida, but I'm not sure if $12.99 is a bargain or not. I basically got these because these are things that I needed. So I wasn't necessarily picking up just because it was a bargain. So you let me know whether that was a bargain, because I'm not sure. But this last thing that I want to show you, yeah, this is for the project that I want to do in my room. And just a second. But it's this mirror. It's a beveled mirror with a solid wood frame. And this mirror was $59.99. And let me show you the frame up close. Isn't that pretty? It's not really showing it up, but actually it kind of like looks old, like there's some of the finish has worn off. And of course, it's meant to look that way. But yeah, I thought that this was just a beautiful buy. I was so surprised. And some of them were quite expensive and others weren't. Like, you know, they went from anywhere from like $29.99 up to over $200. So they probably even had more money, but I didn't go down to that big of a mirror to even look at what their costs were. But yeah, I'm just kind of excited, and I'm be sharing in upcoming video what my project is. So there's a couple more things I need to get in order to start that project. But I love shopping, okay? I really love shopping, and I really love clothes shopping. And I have not, did I say that right? I have not been able to really do that. Yeah, it's just, we won't go there. But anyways, there is a store that I like to go to online, and every once in a while, it is a store that is made, they only sell from size 12 up. So nothing is made for somebody that is extremely skinny. It's just not made that way. It's not cut that way. And this is not an expensive online store either. It's been around for a long time. My mother-in-law, she died back in 2008, she shopped there for a long time. So anyways, it's called Woman Within. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but you should check it out if you want to buy fairly moderately priced clothing with, most of them are pretty good quality. I have gotten a couple things that didn't wash well, but I would say 9 out of 10 things that I buy is extremely well made. I've been very pleased with them, especially for the price. Anyways, one of the things that I ended up finding online was this, and it has the word love on it. And it's really made like a little sweatshirt, but it's longer. It's made so that you can wear it with leggings. So it goes down to just about 4 inches over your knee. So it covers you. And I don't wear these out. I just like to wear these type of things around the house in the wintertime. It's warm, it's comfortable, it's cozy. And then the other thing that I got was, and this is flannel. And this is a 30, this is 30 inches. So this comes down like to the upper thigh. So this isn't as long as the other one. But this is, I just thought this was really nice. It kind of has this little fake little under shirt. It makes it look like you have a little shirt underneath there. But it's very, very soft, very nice. And then the other one that I ended up getting is also like a sweatshirt type thing. And this is the same type of concept, except for this is 3/4 sleeves, but it has the little ribbed sleeves, and then it has the pockets are zippers. But this is another one that's going to be long. It's made for the concept is made for leggings, and it goes to about, this one's even longer actually. This one is more like 2 inches above my knees, so it's even longer. But I thought this would be really cute with leggings and even like a little pair of black booties. That would be really cute, and wouldn't be much different than wearing a dress with stockings actually. So I just thought they were very nice. They had sent me, because I've been shopping with them for, oh my goodness. Well, my mother-in-law introduced me to them, so you know it's been a long time. A birthday card, and in it was a code for me to put in for 50% off of my purchases. So that was really nice. So that's why I ended up buying this stuff, because 50% off makes it very affordable. So anyways, that's kind of what I was up to. Let's see, what else was I going to talk to you about? Oh, we did have that electrician come out. In fact, everything happened on Wednesday. Yeah. We got the stove delivered on Wednesday, and the electrician came out on Wednesday to look at our cupboards for under the counter lighting. And we were real happy. He said, oh yeah, we can use that. We have a switch, I think I might have told you about, that they had put in for garbage disposal, but we don't have a garbage disposal because we're on septic. So he said, oh yeah, we can use that switch to turn the lights off and on. Not a problem at all. So he went downstairs in the basement. He looked and he says, yeah, this is totally doable, not a problem. And he says he would email us different varieties of lighting that we might want to go with, and what they normally use that most people go with. He said he would show and then give us a price. So yeah, we'll see. We're hoping it's in our budget. Yeah, who knows? But anyways, I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. The devotion for today is not my own. It is from Worthy Ministries. And we will be reading in Matthew 16, verses 17 to 19. And Jesus said to him, blessed are you, Simon Bar-Jonah, because flesh and blood did not reveal this to you, but my Father who is in heaven. I also say to you, you are Peter, and upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overpower it. I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth shall have been bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth shall have been loosed in heaven. It was at Caesarea Philippi where Jesus revealed himself as Messiah to his disciples. This was the home to the temple of Pan, a place so dynamic that many of the rituals performed there are too horrible to mention in a daily devotion. The city sits at the foot of Mount Hermon, which was known as the Rock of the Gods, which was referring to the many shrines built against it. At the foot of Mount Hermon sat the temple of Pan, the ruins which can still be seen there. And in the rear of the temple was a cave with a deep pool, which is still there, and a spring of water flowed from there. Ancient pagans believed that the water symbolized the abyss, and that the cave was a door to the underworld. The cave at the rear of the temple was considered to be the gates of Hades, because it was believed that Baal would enter and leave the underworld through it. God only knows what kind of spiritual activity passed through that realm of darkness. But it was here, in the most dynamic place in Israel, that Jesus chose to reveal through Peter's Holy Spirit inspired proclamation that he was the Messiah, the Son of God. And it was in this place of repugnant darkness and spiritual wickedness that the Lord announced his intention to build the church. And it was in this hellish place that Jesus gave us the assurance the gates of Hades will not prevail against it. We are planted where evil dwells, to proclaim and to represent the Lord of light. And we seem to be witnessing an advance of evil in this world that is unprecedented. And it is becoming a flood reminiscent to the days of Noah. How precious and vital are the Lord's words. The gates of Hades will not prevail. Believing those words, we stand every day, and we will overcome the power of Satan through faith, especially as we continue to pray as Jesus taught us, to deliver us from evil, not in our own strength or power, but in the power of God given to all his children through his Son, Jesus Christ. Remember, life happens, and not always the way we want or the way we like. But in Christ, we can enjoy it. Philippians chapter 1, verse 27 says, "Only conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ, so that whether I come and see you or remain absent, I will hear of you that you are standing firm in one spirit, with one mind, striving together for the faith of the gospel." And also in Jude chapter 1, verse 24, "Now to him who is able to keep you from stumbling and to make you stand in the presence of his glory, blameless, with great joy." We can have joy, even with everything that's happening around us and all the things happening in our cities in this wonderful country of ours. We can still have joy, and we stand for Christ as that light in faith and in prayer to deliver us from evil. God bless, and I'll talk to all of you again next week.